Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Apex Investor. It is the news updates and Wall Street bets. So we're going to look at first. So I realized I made a mistake in my one of my videos. On the thumbnail, I wrote there Monday, July 6th, because Monday was actually a holiday, a long weekend. So although yesterday was a Tuesday, it felt like a Monday because there was no trading on Monday. So it felt like a Monday, although it was the correct day of July 6th. I just put the wrong day. So I decided, let's not put the day anymore. Let's just put the number of the day. So I'm looking at Wall Street Bets right now, and they're looking at GME, AMC, and one of the channels, Alpha Stock Strategy, said massive drop. I wouldn't say it's a massive drop. We've seen massive drops, 50%, 100%. Metamaterials had a drop. I wouldn't say that's a massive drop either. B Square had a moderate massive drop of 30%. That's a real drop in my opinion. New Egg. Okay, New Egg is trending on Wall Street Bets, which is I think the biggest gainer of the day. Okay, DD took 13 billion in cash from American investors, and days later, the Chinese government shut down the app. Oh my goodness, that is. So the stock took a little bit of a dip today. This could actually be a massive pump and dump, possibly. So I'm opening that in a new tab. So Neg is really getting a lot of attention. Wish is pretty much ignored. Looks like Neg is the new darling of, I'm going to say, Wall Street Bets, because we really don't know if this is just a bunch of shills and hedge fund people who've taken over. But it's interesting to see what they're able to kind of promote on this page now. So Wish has one mention right now, and Neg is really the one that is the new darling right now. Clover is also there, and Clover, I believe, is a good stock. This is not without, this is a good stock to promote, just not at the price it is. It is below 10. Again, I think I said in my video that I'm uploading right now, or it's being processed, that the true entry point for Clover, you want that at 750. Yeah, I think that's what I said. So we still have a ways to go. $2 and a bit, $2.22, I believe. So yeah, a lot of people are posting loss pictures, and been saying you should have sold at 60. Just saying that was the squeeze. They were expecting a bigger squeeze of $100,000, but that's not realistic, especially when you take into account all the, I'm going to say, tomfoolery. I'm not going to say the F word, but a lot of the tomfoolery that the short sellers, the hedge funds have been doing since January. If we haven't learned our lesson, then I don't know what to say. $60, that was a squeeze, and it lasted for a good month. And it was just up and down, 60 to 52, then 60 again, 52, 60 again. I mean, it was pretty consistent. That was a really great, it was a clinic in how to swing trade, essentially. People are just saying, no, hold it, don't sell it, hold it, don't sell it. But, you really could have sold that 3 times and made a lot of money just doing that. But anyhow. So Clover, GME, AMC, Wish, and now Neg, Negg is the new darling of Wall Street Bets, at least today. It's like Rolling Stone every month or every week, every 2 weeks. I don't know how often they have an issue, but whoever's on the cover of the magazine is the new darling or sweetheart. Okay, so I think that's all for Wall Street Bets. I'm just going to read that tab there that I opened and then go to MetaMaterials subreddit. All right. So let's read about DD taking 13 billion in cash from American investors. I'm just going to check the stream, make sure it is going and that it's working. Okay, it's working. Good. And I also believe that in order for me to be, what's the word? Not just biased one way. So if a stock goes up, whatever stock, metamaterials, if it goes up 100%, I'll do a video. If it goes down 100%, I'll also do a video. I think it would be irresponsible of me to just cover, on the good days. You have to look at things on a macro level. And today warranted a update. Didi took 13 billion in cash from American investors, and days later, okay, so it sounds like Jim Cramer was an agent, a communist agent of China, by pushing this company, pumping it, hyping it up, and now it's just taking a dump. Today I learned never invest in a Chinese company. Well, you know what? Canon is a good stock. It's a Chinese company. SOS2 is a Chinese company, and those are good stocks. Just have to make sure your entry point is nice and safe. Those two in particular are good ones. But in every other Chinese company, I steer clear of, like it's the plague. So, like it's the Ebola virus. Okay, so yeah, yikes! That is massive news. I'm not even going to cover DD anymore. DD is a pump and dump. I think it's been verified. It's been confirmed. So I see this going to zero. Might be going to zero. Could be going to $1. There really is no level of support anymore. Resistance. And just throw that all out the door, out of the window. Thing to look forward for DD. That was a uh, big scam. So whatever it was a scam. So metamaterials subreddit. So Nova Corp owns. Okay. They're saying that Tesla's car battery company Nova Corp is. So the big news is Nova Corp. I'll look into that and investigate whether there's any bearing on reality. I'll look at these two tabs. Okay, and people are just trying to console each other, pretty much trying to console each other on that. George just posted. So again, tell me what you really think. The man is no dummy. Sir Elon stated a time ago, timing is everything. A supercomputer on wheels, a truly autonomous and safe self-driving vehicle needs gigapixel 360-degree vision, special flat optics, and GPUs. So it's like a heads-up display, and GPUs capable of processing 1 petabyte. What is a petabyte? What in the world? Of video data per 8 hours operation with compression algorithms down to a few gigabytes exponential. Interesting post. So it looks like they might be having some kind of deal going on in the shadows there between Tesla and Metamaterials. So someone said it's hard to average down when there's no floor. That's a shill. There is a floor. I show you this in my other video that I'm uploading. It's being processed. I look at the real support, the real resistance, and it's looking like the real support. We'll just watch the video. I'm not going to tell you what it is. And I think that was one of the mistakes I made with metamaterials is not evaluating what is the real support. Because with all the news catalysts, with when it came to the merger, the the dividend, the stock split, reverse stock split, it really gave a sense of okay, this is only going to go up. But in reality, if you look at the chart, it actually you have to take into account historical support and the historical chart, and that was Torchlight. That was the real chart to look at, as well as MMATF looking at uh, true resistance as well. Tesla does not own Innovacorp, and their purchase of 18.6 million metamaterials shares happened on June 28th, 2021. So it says that I'm going to call it Meta from now on. Meta is starting to show up in the mainstream media. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to read these three tabs and then I'll take a look at the comment. Be very efficient. Hey, Matt, how are you doing? Musk did not, what does it say? He did not invest in metamaterial. So the SEC filing is still bullish. However, the answer is no. Elon Musk did not buy 6% of metamaterials. Innova Corp simply funds tech startups. One of Innova Corp's many investment companies owns an R&D lab that Tesla works with to improve battery development. So this is good news and it's bad news. It's bad news, obviously, because it's not, Elon Musk and Tesla did not invest into metamaterials. But the good news is Innova Corp did, and that is a big company. That's an investment company. And they have a lot of backing. I think they are a crown company, meaning a company that receives most of its funding from the federal government, in this case, the Canadian federal government. So it doesn't matter when, the fact is they were purchased or stock was given to Innova Corp. All right, so I'm going to upvote that. That's a good post that he clarified. He did his homework for us. He did the due diligence there for us. So Tesla's car battery company, Innova Corp. Okay, so again, that was misleading. That was misinformation. But they are a company related to Tesla, not that they are Tesla, but they have a relationship with them. So that's as far as that connection goes. Oh, I shouldn't have upvoted. I'm gonna downvote that there. Downvote. Okay. So Innova Corp is a manager of an early stage venture capital fund, and they have provided funding for Meta and incubation Tesla. A lot of times, these funds get a large stake in companies that end up making it in exchange for providing funding very early on. See the link below. So that was a very misleading post. And I'm glad he was set straight by the post above it. Okay, so that's all for that tab. I'm going to downvote that. Just make sure I did downvote it. Good. And the last tab we're looking at is Tesla does not own an Overcore. Okay, another one just to get the point, get the point, make the point there. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's all they said. So they bought 18.6 million shares, or were given 18.6 million shares, or whatever. However it happened, they are shareholders of 18.6 million Meta shares. So just upvote that really quick. So I think that's all for today. It's just a brief update, and then expect the stock review to be posted shortly once it's finished processing. It's processing right now. It's going to take, I'm going to say, the next probably 15-20 minutes will be up. So thank you again for your support. Let me just check the comments. And yeah, so what I noticed in my feed, Trey's Trades, Trey Collins posted that this is a lesson in being stoic. So I think we are very much in the same boat when it comes to that kind of talk. That, yeah, you do have to be a little stoic, a little emotionless when it comes to seeing your stock, your darling, whatever, dipping or dropping significantly. At least it's not where you want it to be. You know, a lot of the AMC holders are at 60 and now they're at like 40, around the 40s level. So yeah, they don't want to be there. They want to be at 60. They want to be at 100. They want to be at levels that they've never dreamed of, or they've been dreaming of but haven't seen. And in terms of Meta, yeah, we'd rather be obviously at double digits, not at below $6, I think, where we are right now. So I talk about true levels of support for meta materials, and the true, maybe not true, but at least temporary uh, levels of resistance as well. And I look at a lot of stocks, B Square, DD, which we throw out the window now. We pretty much give up on that one as a confirmed to be pump and dump, and other stocks as well, including AMC and GME. So look forward to that. Thank you very much for your time and your support. May God bless you and God bless your investments. This is Apex Investor signing out. See you next time.